Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. We took ourselves a sync photo and got a key to the second floor, or at least to a door in the second floor. Good for us. Now we do not quite have enough points to upgrade anything, so let's back off and go back to the second floor. I definitely have to remember to touch ghosts as they're, quote, dying? Whoa! A fatal frame that was an enemy? Jeez, that's one way to do it. Gotta say, that was a cool entrance. It was. It really was. Little does the ghost know, I'm over here. Whoa. Whoa! Goddamn. That scared the hell out of me. There it is. Fatal Frame's always been a creepy series, but I have to admit, this game wasn't really scaring me, but, you know, that did a pretty good job. I see him coming, comes right toward me. I wonder, if he does it again, I wonder. I did get a fatal frame. Whoa, really? I can get stuff like this for each ghost type? So this is how he killed himself. Wow. My god. Also left something behind. Jeez, that was creepy. Soil Note 3, right? This place has gone from a tourist hotspot to a suicide hotspot. But I suppose that was always the case. This mountain and death go together, side by side. Mikomori was once known as the Grove of Shrine Maidens, a sacred grove where the mountain's maidens oversaw the deaths of pilgrims, easing their passing to the other side. I like that. I envy it. I wish someone would be there to see me off. Boy, oh boy. Got some good news for you, buddy. Was that the man who wrote this note? Maybe I'll find something upstairs.
Rui, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Well, good. Also, yeah, I could probably pick up that film now. I think I've used up enough shots, right? Beautiful. And here we are. Open the door. Let's get out of this floor. It's not really a... Whoa! Woman who was hanged. Jeez. And the door just shuts. Yuck. Let's get out of here. Like I was going to say, this is not a good place to, hang around. Well, we're not going down. The stairs leading down are buried under earth. Doesn't look like I can get down this way. Freaky game. Oh, now what? There's obviously an item to my left. I guess I'm supposed to go in that door. Oh boy, this place has too many directions. I guess I'll go up the wrong way. Hey. Damn, I can never do that right, and that really hurt. Oh, no, it didn't really hurt. I got hit by the hanging ghost. I think in Fatal Frame 4, I avoided 0 of those ghost hands. Let's see if I do any better in this game. Anyway, Mirror Stone, free death, so that's good. Door won't budge. Something must be blocking it from the inside, so photos aren't going to help. But there's another door on the other side. Thanks, game. I think I was able to move furniture around a little bit with Oof. I was gonna say that Guy could move furniture to a degree in Fatal Frame 3. I wonder if that's the case in this game. Oh, is this the roof? Boss arena, am I right? Well, no, it's not a wide open area. But we are outside. Got an item out there. Well, that door's not opening, but... Well, it does appear on my map, though. Let me just see if I can do anything with it. Nailed to the door, can't get in. Okay, fair enough. The other door, maybe, so let's check the item first and see if something doesn't grab me from the obviously open part of this balcony here. Okay. Suicide note, straight up. The sunset beckons. It's calling me into the water. This is the right thing to do. Jeez. Not the most inviting place. I could actually open the door. Oh. Man staring at something. Now my goal, fortunately for me, on the map, on my pad, it says the goal as well, which is to search the observation room. This apparently is the observation room, so I'll be right back. Because that's also not a dead end, but it's a very enclosed place. Let's check the rest of the rooftop first. Big item. Oh, it's more film. Okay. Can't pick it up, though. So if that was the observation room, then what does this door lead to? Locked from the other side. Okay, there's only one way to go. Also... 40k, but everything costs 50, right? Yeah, 50 a minimum. I can't do anything with that. Alright. Let's go into the observation room and observe, I guess. Creepy enough for you, by the way? The whole room is charred. That man might have left something behind. If he did, it'll likely be hidden. So there's the guy who burned the place?
This must be where the innkeeper moved.
Yeah, remember he did say something about how he burned the place down? Also, check. Wait, what? The metal window frame has warped from heat and has come loose. There's little glass left. And that's an exit, but I doubt I'm supposed to go through that yet. We did have man staring at something. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, found it. Lock on. Oh, is she getting drawn to jump off? Yep. Oh no.
Rui!
Do I do something? What?
Rui! What's wrong? Is something there?
Woman in the netherworld, great, but okay, guess I'll just do a regular shot for starters. Oh, I'm still on type 7. Jeez, I don't want that. Come on, lady. What? I thought that was my moment. Again. Oh, if I lock on, I charge more slowly. That's important to know. Come on. Come on. Wait for it. I thought she was going to charge, but we might still have the opportunity. I'm waiting for it. Oh, God. She's really not taking advantage. There. That stings. Got that shutter chance. I want to see if I can take her out and if I do the touch thing, if that does anything for me. Yeah, I can't capitalize on that, unfortunately. Where? It's fine.
What were you doing? Can't you remember anything? Let's go home.
You cannot leave the mountain. Huh?
Oh no.
Dissolve into nothing.
Lady, I go where I want to, which is away from you. Okay, there. So it's definitely a fight. Fight confirmed. Lady, don't even start with me. I do love that effect, just going through things. This multi-shot thing is freaking great. I'm gonna feel bad when I go back to my other character. Yeah, it looks like the only weak point is her head. Damn right. A woman dressed like a shrine maiden. Is she connected to the note that I found? There's a note here. Seems to have been singed a little by fire. The album of postmortem photography was assembled by a folklorist who lived on the mountain. His name was Keiji Watarai? He became fascinated by the custom and moved to Mount Akami to study how it spread through Japan. My father seemed to take an interest in these photos as well. Strange foreign customs always fascinated him. While he was running the inn, he helped Watarai collect postmortem photographs from the nearby town. On Mount Akami, water itself was deified. It seems like Watarai wanted to get a deeper understanding of this unique outlook, so he set up a house in the forest to experience it firsthand. He was greatly aided by my father, who had already set up the inn by that point. He remodeled it from an old, unused shrine. I think he thought the extra religious heft would help attract more visitors. One day, the folklorist went missing. Several people formed a search party, but they were unable to find the trace. Even the road to his house seemed to have been lost to the woods. My father scoured the mountain too, but all he found was that photo album. He was soaking wet when he got back. I remember he was acting strangely. His eyes had this curious glint, almost like he'd been possessed by something. The next thing I knew, my father went missing as well. I'd forgotten about the photos until I found them in the old building, after the landslide, but now I understand why my father left. Watarai too. These photos are so beautiful. Itchy, tasty. Keiji Watarai, a folklorist who lived on Mount Akami. Hisoka probably has some books about him. We should get back. Rui needs to rest, and I need to just get the hell out of here. Oh, I was really wondering if I'd have to actually leave, but nope. The photo album left behind by the innkeeper was put together by a folklorist who lived on Mount Akami. As Ren and Rui explored the inn and traced the spirit of its owner, a ghost tried to lure Rui to suicide. Then, through the pouring rain, an ominous shrine maiden appeared. Ren and Rui left the mountain with more questions than when they started. So is that like chapter end to give you a big text? Yeah. Yeah! Oh boy. 0 items used. All that stuff collected. Oh man, that's great. Feels good, man. Although, I think this game does the Fatal Frame 2 thing. I think we actually have double S rankings, so that's cool. Interlude? Shadow reading. Yuri Kosokata. With Hisoka still missing, Yuri recalls what she witnessed on the mountain. Fuyuhi taking her own life while entranced by a malevolent spirit, and the bodies of dead shrine maidens Fuyuhi taking and the bodies washing up at the pool of purification. These disquieting images leave Yuri with no doubt that Mount Akami houses some kind of horrifying secret. Yuri takes the camera obscura that she found on the mountain and begins searching for a token that will lead her to Hisoka. Oh boy! No more multi-shot, but we could still do different things with our camera. I really should play previous levels and grind, both for rank and for points.
Suicide, huh? There was no body, right? And you said, what was it? Lots of women's bodies washed up afterwards? I think there have been reports saying something like that before. Oh well. I'll see what I can find out tomorrow.
Pick up the camera. First... Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright. And we're going right into it. We're just getting the camera. Hisoka put this desk here for me. This used to be Hisoka's bedroom, but she freed it up for me to use. Yeah, about that camera. Oh, take. There's my hint. The only picture from the camera obscura that shows anything. A dark silhouette standing on what looks like a body of water. The other photos are no good. They're all black, as if they were exposed to strong light. This doesn't tell me anything. Maybe there are more clues in Hisoka's room. This is like Fatal Frame 3, so I get to just explore the house and hope that the house isn't also haunted. But now that I have the camera in the house is totally going to be haunted. Oh, also... Yeah, it's just Type 7. I could switch from Type 7 to Type 7. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Now, I probably could tour the whole house and look for ghosts, but, like, I'm probably going to come up with a lot of nothing and just run around in circles, so I'll just do what I'm supposed to do right now. If I want to grind for ghosts or whatever, I'll look up a guide and deal with that later. Aha! Hiska. She liked to sit at her desk to relax. The Japanese style of the room helped her de-stress. Drawer is locked. The camera's reacting to it. This is an interlude. It's like not a proper dungeon. Oh, under the bed. But is it this bed? Or is it back in my room? Something in the picture. Storm on the first floor. Alright, fine. Yeah, 106K. Loading speed, damage. Right, increasing the spirit power absorbed. That's also very good. Let's just do raw damage. I love being able to load quickly, but these ghosts have HP for days. Alright, now we go to the first floor and hope we don't get attacked. Also, wait a minute. Okay, just checking. I saw the option. Ah, come on. Also, does this sound getting creepy for you? Because it is for me.
Forgive me.
Some girl in uniform. Well, I wasn't going to go that way, but yeah, what was that? Is there something in that room? I'm supposed to go to the first floor, but come on. I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone down the other set of stairs. Would I have just missed this? Oh. Well, we've already checked this room in the previous previous installments, so let's do this. An old file. Akari Narumi. It looks like a report on a shadow reading case, but most of it has been erased, making it difficult to read. Subject, Akari Narumi. Client, Kyoko Narumi. Token, personal photo. Details, nothing. Result, subject deceased. Nothing I could do. Ugh. A girl in school uniform. It's been crumpled up so many times you can't make out the face. Yeesh. Oh boy. We've seen that. Girl in uniform. Collection. Notes. Ren. So he's a writer known for basing his novels on real events. He's very thorough in his research. He also writes cheap pulp fiction under a pen name in between projects. He acts on intuition and has a laissez-faire attitude. He asked Hiska to find post-mortem photographs for a new book he's writing. Hiska has helped him before to find the other reference materials, such as old curios and books. Ren has been haunted by the memory of killing a girl in some kind of ceremony and by recurring dreams of the girl looking back at him. For this reason, he's always felt uneasy around women, especially when they look him in the eye. Don't blame him on that one. Rui. Ren's live-in assistant, recommended to him by his publisher. Once hired, Rui moved in and took charge of preparing reference materials for Ren's books as well as other secretarial tasks. It was a relief for Ren, who finds such things tedious. Rui is well organized and well-mannered, but will scold Ren if he gets too untidy. Rui has now taken over the house chores as well. Ren has started to rely on Rui so much that he'd be lost if he ever went back to living alone. Oh, second Fuihi. Oh boy. A girl who asked Hiska to find her friend Haruka Momose. Hiska asked for some time to think about it. Growing impatient, Fuihi visited the shop and saw that Hiska was not there. She decided to go to Mount Ikami and search for her friend on her own. Fuyuhi and Haruka had once attempted a group suicide with 3 other girls, but they survived. They made a promise to die together, so Fuyuhi was certain that Haruka wouldn't have gone to commit suicide without her. Yuri found her on Mount Hakami, but Fuyuhi cut her own throat under the influence of a ghost. The last thing she saw before dying was a kimono-clad woman who had also slit her throat and a shrine maiden with her eyes covered. My god. Kunihiko Aso. A 19th century scientist, he was interested in the invisible, the intangible, such as ghosts in the netherworld. His research led him to construct the camera obscura, a camera capable of photographing things not of the world of the living. He was an outcast in the scientific community, and few of his research papers remain. He made several camera obscuras, misplacing some and entrusting others to his friends. His cameras are highly sought-after antiques. Keiji, a folklorist who was studying Mount Hakami. His father was English, his mother Japanese. He moved to Japan to learn more about its folklore. He moved to Mount Hakami to study its history and religion. What became of him is still unknown. His findings were never widely published, but they can be found if you know where to look. His house is now known as the Veiled House, which has itself become a part of the folklore surrounding the mountain. Akari, here we go. A girl Hiska had been hired to find. Hiska did track down the girl, but Akari killed herself by jumping off a cliff before Hiska could reach her. Traumatized, Hiska wonders if she's to blame. She stopped taking missing person cases after that, so that explains why she warned us against following people. Hojo residence. Ren and Rui's house. It used to be the Hojo family's second home, but now it's just the 2 of them. It's an ordinary 2-story detached house. Ren studies on the 2nd floor, and he spends most of his time in there surrounded by his books. Oh yeah, 2nd drop. Fuyuhi takes her own life. Yuri witnesses her final moments. Fuyuhi isn't alone. There's a woman there who killed herself in the same way, and a shrine maiden sought him for the rain. Yuri finds Hiska's camera, and a charm Hiska always liked to wear. She has no choice but to return to the antique shop alone. 3rd drop. The photo album left by the innkeeper was put together by a folklorist who lived on Mount Hakami. As Ren and Rui explore the inn and follow the trace of its owner, a ghost lures Rui to suicide, but in the rain a shrine maiden appears. Ren and Rui leave the mountain with more questions than when they started. And glance. The ability to glance into a person's soul, read their mind, see their memories, and reveal their secrets. Only those with strong shadow reading abilities can do this, but even they will usually only see an abstract version of the emotions of the people they touch. Yuri needs physical contact to glance into people's souls, but for especially powerful users, they merely have to look you in the eye. Interesting. I think that's it. We're finally caught up. Let's take a little bit of a look around here. Got some new information. So 1st floor storeroom. Place gets creepier and creepier, doesn't it? Have we been in here? Bookshelf is packed with thick tomes. Most came free with other antiques, and they've been kept in the hope that we could sell them too. I don't know if I've been in here. I forgot. We have 2 CRTs. Alright. Well. Now, we were supposed to be looking under a bed, right? I guess it was in here. Yeah, this should be it. So sure enough, there's the item staring us in the face. Nothing to check here. We've already seen that flavor text. Alright. I can't believe nothing went after us from under the bed. That's such a cliche thing to do. But there's something under the bed. Small key. Maybe it opens the drawer in Hisko's desk, so now I gotta go back upstairs. And I love how now it marks the map, like it didn't the other times. You're supposed to know where both rooms are. Miku Hinasaki? I forgot the last name, but is that Miku from, like, FF1? Just the old paperwork. It looks like a shadow reading request. Case closed is written in large red letters. Miku, client Sachiyama, token personal photo, details. Disappeared searching for a missing brother, but was found. Mother of 1, father unknown. Disappeared again 3 years later. Note, photographer, client is her daughter's guardian. Result, search abandoned. Attempted shadow reading several times, but traces were too weak to follow. Suspect subject is alive, but a newer or stronger token is required. It may be that the subject does not want to be found. Is that her? A warm but lonely expression. She looks like she might fade away at any moment. More pages. Tsumugi Katashina. Family physician, that's the client. Personal photo. Details. Unstable family. Tendency to blame herself for strife with her half-sister. Bears self-inflicted wounds. Note, strict family may be the cause. Will ask doctor for care after subject is found. Search abandoned. Contacted by the family. Matter has been turned over to the police. Have been asked to drop the investigation. Jeez. Her face seems tinged with sadness. She's still missing, but her family's given up the search. Case closed. Yuri Kosakata. Client, I don't know. Token, personal photo. Details, emotionally unstable after her family lost in an accident. Stopped going to school a few days ago and neighbors say she left home as normal. Claimed to see things others can't. Now recovered. So that's us. Result taken into custody. Observation required. Safely in my custody. Believe close attention is necessary, but look after her for a while. So we're being observed by Hisoka. High school grad photo. Just look at that intense expression. I wonder how much I've changed since then. I still have a hard time looking at mirrors. Oh god, hint hint for later. Notes updated. Oh god. So about Smoky, a girl who disappeared in Mount Akami, abuse from her family has left her mute. Whoa. After several suicide attempts, she ran away. Her physician hired Hisoka to look for her, but her family had the search dropped. The physician is now certain that Smoky's family is to blame for her disappearance. My god. That took a turn. Well, let's go back up to Hisoka's room. We could probably wrap up the installment with that. Sure enough, right? Objective updated. Just because I'm going to go around to the other set of... Well, no. The stairs are right here. To hell with it. I have to take too many steps to go around the other set of stairs. That sound. We unlocked it. A file. Haruka Momose. Oh. Client. Fuyuhi Himino. Friend. Token personal photo. Details. Client and subject used to be cafe regulars. A group suicide was reported at the time of disappearance. Connection unknown. Note. A quiet, gentle girl. Seemed keen to please others. There's Haruka. Compared to her photo with Fuyuhi, she has a somewhat darker expression. Miyu Hinasaki. Looks like someone else who went missing on the mountain. Client, Esayama, foster mom. Personal photo. When looking for a birth mother, missing since subject's childhood, uttered something about Mount Ikami, according to her talent agent. Said to possess psychic powers. Client is very worried. So this is Miyu. A cassette tape from an answering machine. Going back to these? The label shows a date and client's name. Kazuya Sakaki. I've heard Hisoka mention the name before. Client Ren Hojo. Oh. Personal photo. Known to wander off. Went incommunicado while gathering post-mortem photographs for Ren, awaiting possible contact. Note. Gives a bad impression. Seems quite unlike Ren. And there's Kazuya. He's a friend of Ren's, but I've never met him. A journal. Notes relating to clients. Hisoka's Journal 1. Met with potential client. Doesn't know whether subject is alive or dead. Says she may have wandered off somewhere. May be waiting for help. Doesn't want to leave home in case subject comes back on her own. I tripped up and said something I shouldn't have. I asked what she'd do when we find her. She laughed and said when she gets back, there are things I want to tell her. Her smile looked forced. She looked worn down by it all. I should mind my own business. I'm worried about leaving Yuri alone, but this one is urgent. No time to lose. I have to go. The file lists the missing person cases that Hisoka took on. Haruka, the girl Fuyuhi was looking for. I might be able to track her down if I use this photo as a token. There we go. That ought to wrap up the interlude. And Ghost? No. Alright, well I said that the installment would probably stop there, but we're probably going to get a little bit to end the interlude when we get ready to go to the mountain, because that's going to be an actual droplet and not, you know, an in-between period. But how do I exit this place? Is this it? This leads to the bathroom. I'm just happy that I cannot go in there. Is this the exit then? Back door is locked. Fine. Game. Sorry, I saw that brief skip and I was like, are we loading? Because if we're loading, I was afraid to be dealing with a spooky ghost. God, with so many clocks, it's eerily quiet. Oh! Hiska. This time, I'm the one who'll save you. Using the camera obscura, Yuri found a number of missing person case files connected to Mount Hikami. She is now more determined than ever to head back to the mountain and find Hiska. Okay, that should wrap it up. Yeah. What? No ranking? Hahaha. But yeah, good for us. We're moving right along. For now, though, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We completed Chapter 3, saved Rui from killing himself, and then we moved right along to an interlude where Yuri gathered some information about Hiska's clients and things of that sort. Well, now we have a photo of Haruka, the person Fuyahi was looking for in the first place. It might be a stronger token than what was used before, so we might have a chance of finding her. And if that's the case, then we might have a chance of finding Hiska as well. Until next time, everyone.